There appears to be an overarching pattern to the universe. A general template, one that reflects itself across levels of nature, matter, consciousness, and experience. This pattern can be described in terms of two main forces: convergence and divergence. Convergence represents synthesis, synergy, and unity, things coming together. Divergence represents polarity, contrast, fragmentation, things becoming distinct. These are not merely opposites. They are interdependent and foundational to the unfolding of the cosmos. Their dynamic interplay, like the balance between trunk and branches, core and satellites, can be seen in countless manifestations. In human relations, it is the union of opposites, masculine and feminine, that results in the creation of new life. In cosmology, it is the balanced center, the sun or a galactic core, that holds diverging bodies in motion. This repeating, self-similar structure may point to a universal manifold, a tripolar structure in which the opposites, and their point of reconciliation, form a fundamental geometry of meaning. At the archetypal level, we can describe the tripolar manifold through a triad. First, there is the core, the state of convergence. Second, the satellites, the divergent poles. Third, the balance point, where convergence and divergence meet. This triadic pattern resonates through symbolic and physical systems: head, limbs, and heart, sun, moon, and earth, nucleus, electrons, and atomic integrity. It is also visible in morality, thermodynamics, and interpersonal relations. Balance does not negate polarity. Rather, it integrates it. Justice, for example, emerges not from sameness, but from a restoration of equilibrium between diverging forces. We observe convergence and divergence at all scales of the universe. The sun's mass, far exceeding that of the orbiting planets, maintains balance. The nucleus of an atom contains most of the mass and holds the diverging electrons in structure. Galaxies orbit a supermassive black hole at their centers. This suggests a deep analogy. Convergence manifests as a central, stabilizing force, while divergence enables complexity, fluctuation, and differentiation. Life emerges in the interplay between the two. Even the seasons result from a tripolar interaction. The Earth, the Moon, and the Sun form a balance between constancy and fluctuation, conditions that allow life. The feminine is associated with convergence, intimacy, inner space, synthesis. The masculine is associated with divergence, action, exteriority, distinction. This is not about cultural roles but archetypal principles. The masculine typically interacts with the world in a rugged, outer-oriented manner. The feminine with receptivity, cohesion, and inwardness. When these polarities meet in balanced intimacy, a new synthesis arises. In biological terms, the child. In metaphysical terms, a fractal return to unity, one that resonates with the original state of oneness. The inner realm, spiritual, emotional, psychological, is linked to convergence. It is the realm of equilibrium, of resolved tension, of meaning. The outer realm, material, mechanical, reactive, is governed by divergence. Karma illustrates this balance. Action is met with consequence, restoring equilibrium. Entropy, too, drives systems toward a state of resolution. Ethics is inherently spiritual. It is grounded in this inner alignment toward balance, while the external world often challenges it with asymmetry, urgency, or disruption. Cosmology suggests that our universe began in a highly converged state: singularity, thermal equilibrium, evenly spread gravity. From there, polarity increased. Opposites emerged. Distinction and divergence formed galaxies, stars, matter. This process reflects the manifold. From the one, the many arise. Then, through interaction, aspects of the many recombine, giving rise to newer convergences. These moments of synthesis resonate with the origin, a fractal return. Balance is thus not a fixed point but a generative force. The manifold is dynamic, recursive, and universal. The tripolar manifold offers a framework for understanding the structural and symbolic language of the universe. Through convergence, divergence, and balance, it becomes possible to recognize patterns not only in the cosmos, but also in our relationships, thoughts, and inner lives. By recognizing the geometry of meaning, we may begin to live not in opposition, but in resonance.